and welcome back to the Restaurant Show. We are so excited today to have with us Chef Chamberlain talking a little bit about the holidays. As we get ready to ring out the old year and bring in the new, thoughts of celebrating the season are quickly followed with thoughts of eating better. So what does beef have to do with all of this? For starters, it may be more nutritious and cheaper than you may think. Here with some new ways to dish up dinner fit for your holiday festivities is Steakhouse Chef Richard Chamberlain. Welcome, Richard. We're so happy to have you. How are you today?
Thank you. Good morning. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. Now, people usually tackle cooking up a bird this time of year. Why do you encourage them to switch to beef?
Well, I got to tell you, at my house, beef is a real crowd pleaser. I have family members lining up outside to eat, some of these beautiful roasts that I do for the holidays. And the other thing is that beef is lower in price now than it has been for the last couple of years. So great time to take advantage of great values on beef and save a little money.
Absolutely, that's great, and everyone is interested in that, as well as having a great meal, but definitely saving some money. Well, what role does beef play in a balanced diet? And people, don't know a lot about the different types of cuts. Now, what types of cuts of beef are the most nutritious?
Yes, and the great news about that is beef is leaner now than it's ever been. It's packed with vitamins. You got iron, zinc, protein to kind of keep us well through the holidays. If you're looking for the leanest cuts, when you're looking at the package in the grocery store, look for the word loin, sort of like tenderloin, or round, like top round or bottom round. Those will be the very leanest cuts that you can buy.
Okay, because there are so many choices when you go to the deli meat counter that it can be a little overwhelming. So those are good tips to remember. Look for the word loin or round, as far as we understand from Chef Richard Chamberlain. Now, quickly, what tips do you have on cooking beef for holiday guests?
I have 3 recipes I want to show you today that are all really delicious and really make for a complete meal. As an appetizer, I recommend this beef dumpling. It's a beef and shiitake mushroom dumpling, very easy to make. We actually get the kids in the kitchen with us to help roll these up, so it's a lot of fun also. It's served with a orange ponzu sauce, which really does a beautiful job of complementing this dish with orange and citrus and soy sauce. Really beautiful. Everybody's favorite is the rib roast. I love this cut of meat. It's so easy to cook too, but some people ask me, I don't want to overcook it. How can I tell when it's ready? I highly recommend a meat thermometer. Insert it when you think it's done. Cook it to 135 degrees internal temperature and it'll be perfect every time. You absolutely cannot mess this up. Now, one of the really special things about this recipe is the glaze. This is a garlic, fresh thyme, and maple glaze. This adds so much flavor and the whole house fills with beautiful smells as this is roasting. Again, a big crowd pleaser in our house. Lastly, a side dish. This is beef, green apples, tart cranberries with sweet sauteed leeks, beef stock, bread. Makes for a great side dish in my restaurant. Just this week, I served it with a ribeye and guests just went crazy about it, loved it. You can take it to maybe a holiday party for a potluck type dish, and not much cleanup to it either. So 3 great ideas to share with you today.
Well, thank you so much for those recipes. I love the imagery you created there with getting the kids in the kitchen to help and some of the smells that it's going to create within the home. That's all really perfect and beautiful stuff for the holidays. Thank you so much. And real quickly, Richard, how can we get more recipes and ideas for holiday entertaining?
Yes, I recommend going to beefitswhatsfordinner.com. You'll find recipes for the holidays for all year long, great little video shots, and if you buy a piece of meat on sale and you don't know how to cook it, they'll have specific instructions for that. So I recommend that.
Fantastic. Well, thank you. Happy holidays to you, Chef Richard Chamberlain. We have here, thank you so much for joining us. He is from Chamberlain's Steak and Chop House in Dallas. And happy holidays to all of you, and enjoy your beef dishes this holiday season. Thank you, and join us for more Restaurant Show after the break.